Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. One thing I realize in life is complaining is not going to get you anywhere. Complaining about what somebody's doing to you, what somebody's not doing for you, that's not going to get you anywhere. Only thing that's going to do is want people to, if you can probably find people to sit with you and talk down and gossip and all that stuff. But if you can get paid for your gossiping and you can get paid for all of that, salute to you. Do what you do. But the fact of the matter is, you just can't sit around and expect things to come to you and for you. As we can see that SNAP benefits have been taken away from a lot of Americans. Millions of Americans have lost their SNAP benefits and not able to feed their families at this top of the month. For whatever reason. I don't know, that's none of my business. But what is my business is being able to give information out to where someone could actually utilize it. And if you are in a position to where you feel like there's no hope, just realize that you woke up this morning. You woke up this rising. You're able to take a deep breath. And that right there is enough for you to say, man, I have an opportunity to go out and make something happen. To go out and be great. Even if you're not going to go out and be good. Go out and get a job. Go out and get your hustle on. Sell your t-shirts. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, get up and go and do it. This is the best time to be alive. Very interesting time, nevertheless, but it's the best time to be alive is right now. Where the internet is really, really making multimillionaires out of everyday individuals. It's not easy, no. And the internet hasn't made me a millionaire yet. But it will. As long as I continue to keep being consistent, as long as I continue to keep showing up, putting out my videos, selling my product, I'll come up with some merch later on. But there's no way you should be sitting around in a day and time where your cell phone can make you a multi-millionaire. You're on it all day anyway. Stop sitting around watching me. Stop sitting around watching that one, and whoever else you're watching, and start to make your own content. Nothing's going to happen overnight. Anything that's worth having isn't going to happen overnight. We know this. There's only a very select few that get rich and get lucky. And it happens so fast for them, they can't even handle it sometimes, and they fumble the bag. And then you'll hear them talking about, I used to this, I used to that, but they lost it. It's something to be said for those that take that slow route and continue to keep going up like this. All of that education and knowledge that you get, keep going up and it makes it feel so much better once you get to that threshold or that level to say, man, I feel good. I can finally kick my feet back because all of that knowledge that you've gotten and all of that hard work has paid off. But you got to take the initiative to be great. You have to take the initiative to go read a book. You have to take the initiative to go read self-help things online. But then there's only so much reading you can do before you have to start to implement and put things into action. Because we can write the goals down all day, every day. But if there's no action plan after the goals, and then us actually getting up and picking the phone up to make that call to whoever to get the job done, it's not going to matter. It's all for nothing. It doesn't matter if you're not putting the plans into action. They say knowledge is power, but it's not. Applied knowledge is power. You have to apply that knowledge. It's just not enough to know that cigarettes cause cancer if you're going to go out and continue to smoke them. That's not powerful. It's not. So we have to get away from the toxic people that are in our lives, our friends that we've been around for 15 years, that we grew up with. You got to get away from them. The family members that are encouraging you and always putting you down for whatever information or whatever you're talking about trying to do, they got to go. The job that you've been at for 15, 20 years that it's like, yo, you're not happy here. Find something else to do. Open and start a business. The negative mindset and the negative thoughts that are continuing to keep going in and out of your mind all day, let them come and let them go. Start to slowly transition those negative thoughts into positive ones. Allowing your toxicity to spew on everybody else because you're feeling so bad today. These are things that we have to think about. These are things that I have to think about, that I have thought about. I clean my house out. As you can see, I'm here by myself with no one around to blame. If I got to point the finger at anybody, it's got to be me. I put myself in a situation where I can't point the finger at nobody else for something not going right in my life. I'm tired of blaming the government for not getting shit done for me. I'm tired of blaming the job for not paying me enough for what they think my time. You think I'm worth $22 an hour? I'm tired of looking at the grocery stores and saying, damn, I'm paying $7 a coconut or $4.99 for organic mango. I'm going to come and grow my own food. I'm tired of pointing the finger at everybody else except for myself, knowing that if I point the finger at you, I'm basically giving you the power over my life. Why the hell can't I just point it back at me and say, damn, me, see, you got the power. Go ahead and make this shit happen. However, you got to get it done. That's legal. Get it done. Stop sitting around waiting for things to happen for you, because it's never going to come and happen to you and for you. Nobody's ever going to knock on your door saying, here's $1 million check. Here's $500,000. Here's a house with the keys and the deed and the title. Here's a brand new car. Nobody's ever going to show up and give you nothing. People are going to come around with negativity. Here's a bottle of liquor. Here's some weed. Let's get high. Here's some meth. Here's some cocaine. You want to go to this party? Come on, Friday night. Let's go to this bar. There's always those type of people that's coming around, but someone that's actually willing to hold your hand and help you. Those people don't just fall out the sky. You got to seek them people out. And they have to see that you're actually about what you're saying you're about and showing that you're actually trying to get somewhere. Then and only then, those folks will help you. But they're never going to just fall into your lap, ever. So we have to actually take the initiative. We have to put the work in. Strategize. Start thinking before you react and move. Calculated decisions. Buying a house. Instead of going to buy a house conventionally with a mortgage, check the auctions out so you don't have to have a mortgage. Like running around and getting to all this debt, that's really called debt slavery. You're putting yourself, you're going to get a new car. No, I just bought this brand new 2026 Kia Forte. Yeah, but you didn't pay cash for it. Now you got a monthly payment every month. Taxes and insurance. Insurance and the actual car note. For what? Now you're forced to go to work, or they're going to come and snatch the car away from you. That's ridiculous. We keep putting ourselves in all this debt. I mean, look, if you want to be a debt slave, do it. Do what you got to do. That's what makes the world go round. That's what makes people like me get rich, being able to charge you interest on things that we sell you. But at the end of the day, if you could prevent those things, why not? At least that's where my mind is today. I'm tired of blaming everybody else for my bull crap. I'm tired of not being able to make things happen in my life the way I want them to happen. I'm no big celebrity. I wasn't born into no money. I was born into trauma. I was born into poverty. Mama Love was figuring shit out on the go, on the fly. And everything that I was born into is a result of where I am today. The trauma, the abuse, it's all there, as you can see and hear. But you know what? I can't keep blaming them. Only thing I could do is hire a therapist like I did recently and work through my shit. That's the only thing I could do. because what's done is done already. What are we going to do to change it? What are we going to do to get better? How are we going to elevate? Because the longer I keep saying they didn't do this or they did this to me, that's not that. The longer it takes for me getting to where I need to get to. So the choice is yours. What are you going to do? What are you going to do today to help your day tomorrow? Because today is the only day that you really have. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring or if it's going to come. So we really got to think about right now, the present, which is a gift. And with that, I appreciate y'all for watching. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health. Drink a glass of water.